Oh boy, the sun is bright out here today. You can sure bet that. And you can sure bet that the OAC softball tournament is going to close today with either BW or Mount Union on top of the OAC tournament. Woo! Should be a lot of fun today as the good guys are trying to repeat in the OAC. Now last year we beat Mount in the OAC finals. The year before Mount beat us, both games were in Alliance. Both years the tournament was in Alliance. This is a change of scenery, folks. We should make the NCAA tournament regardless of what happens. But man, oh man, wouldn't that be nice if we can pull off the win and host in the NCAA tournament. You could say this game is meaningless, but don't tell these players out here. Do not, because they want to win. They came out here with a purpose, and that purpose is to win. We'll be on the road today for game one. We'll see how things fare out here in beautiful Brio, Ohio. Campus right there, back behind the church. Of course, it's graduation day at BW, but for these players, it might be OAC championship day. Who knows? For one of these teams, they'll go home happy. Whether it's a short walk back to your dorm, short drive back to your dorm, I ought to say, or simply the bus ride home to Alliance. But regardless of whoever wins, regardless of who plays today, it should be entertaining nonetheless. As the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets take on that school out in Alliance, southeast of here, in the Mount Union Purple Raiders. Can't wait to see who wins this one. We're squeezing in a prayer out there. We'll see if our prayers will be answered today. Good morning, everybody. It is really sunny. It is really warm, sort of. I mean, it's in the 60s, gonna hit the 70s eventually. I'm Tommy Maroon for WHBW. You know what to do by now if you stumble upon these videos. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, because this is going to be a lot of fun today. Now, let me assure you one thing. I did not bring my gimbal. I apologize, folks. I just don't want any copyright strikes, because I just want a good game today. And hopefully we will win it today. I got a good feeling about it, but we'll see if that good feeling winds up working or whatnot. The good guys are in a battle, perhaps. It'll be 14 innings, maybe 7 if we're not lucky. All gas, no breaks. That's been the story all season long for the oldest and greatest university in America. There ain't no denying that, folks. Just trying to check, see if the camera's all right and whatnot. Think it is. But anyways, I can't wait. Mercer Hall will probably be in the circle for us game one. I can only assume that Katie Barnhart will be in the circle game two, if we force a game two. We may not force a game two. Oh, ye gods. But there are the umpires right there. Mount Union clapping each other on. We are the designated road team today because Mount Union is undefeated in the OAC softball tournament. It's double elimination. It's pretty simple, folks. We lose one game, man. Mount Union wins the OAC. That is if Mount Union can beat us. We're making a lot of noise out there. Our dugout going to be on the first base side. And their dugout going to be on the third base side. A lot of Mount Union people made it today. They made about the hour-long drive. Let's listen to Tom, the public address announcer.
For today's game one of the Ohio Athletic Conference Tournament Championship Series between the top seeded and number 19, nationally ranked Baldwin Wallace University Yellow Jackets and the second seeded University of Mount Union Purple Raiders. BW enters today's game with an overall record of 31-3. Mount Union comes into today's contest with an overall record of 26 wins and 12 losses. Now let's meet the teams first for the non-starters for the visiting Yellow Jackets. Number 3, Mia Strizak. Number 5, Emily Dunlop. Number 6, Katie Calmarini. Number 7, Lexi Gray. Number 9, Aliyah Radwan. Number 12, Shannon Wyatt. Number 14, Katie Barnhart. Number 18, Brecken Daniel. Number 22, Avery Curran. Number 23, Taryn Welty. Number 27, Sam Smearman. And number 32, Lexi Valen. Now the starting lineup for the Yellow Jackets. Leading off, left fielder, number 1, Sham Peterkowski. Batting second, the shortstop, number 2, Lucia Wolfer. Batting third, the designated player, number 13, Maddie Lester. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 28, Jillian Reeser. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 17, Bridie Bricker. Batting sixth, in center field, number 29, Lexi Coggins. Batting seventh in right field, number 24, Steph Mirage. Batting eighth, playing third base, number 25, Mia Madonna. And batting ninth, the second baseman, number 4, Sabrina Burke. In the flex position today is the pitcher, number 8, Marissa Hall. Now introducing the non-starters for the Purple Raiders. Number 1, Cecilia Stevens. Number 4, Carly Davis. Number 8, Abby Gaynor. Number 9, Emily Denny. Number 11, Lexi Nicholson. Number 14, Faith Kiko. Number 15, Brooklyn Slayball. Number 16, Lelia Reynolds. Number 22, Hannah Ayers. Number 23, Hallie McCullough. Number 25, Emma Reemsnyder. Number 27, Josie Paff. Number 28, Caitlin Bamler. Number 30, Lindsey Jones. Number 32, Allie Goodwill. Number 34, Daniela Vecchio. Number 35, Delaney Savage. Number 37, Trista Melker. And number 38, Stephanie Eswine. Introducing the starting lineups for the Purple Raiders. Leading off, playing first base, number 17, Sydney Mercer. Batting second, playing center field, number 26, Faith Rakowski. Batting third and catching, number 21, Adri George. Batting fourth and pitching, number 13, Kendall Cahill. Batting fifth, playing second base, number 24, Tori Sikafus. Batting sixth and playing shortstop, number 5, Lydia Bruner. Batting seventh, in left field, number 6, Caitlin Culver. Batting eighth, in right field, number 2, Kendall Hahn. Batting ninth, playing third base, number 3, Allison Jones. And in the flex position, the designated player, number 20, Chloe Bird. Baldwin Wallace's manager is Tom Spencer, assisted by Jeff Boldovic, Madeline Thomas, Jeff Morganti, and Grace Bowman. Mount Union is managed by Megan Simons, assisted by Erica Warren and Julia Cook, and our umpires today, Todd Davis, Ty Morrow, and Maria Hodiger. At this time, we ask that all fans please rise and kindly remove your caps as we honor America and those who protect our freedom at home and abroad with the playing of our national anthem. copy of today's doubleheader program can be accessed by scanning the QR code located on the stand near the bleachers or by visiting the softball.
Yes, you know what that means, folks. Time to play some BW softball. Make it simple for you folks once again. One loss, it's over for us. Two losses by Mount, it's over for them. It's double elimination, ladies and gentlemen. Marissa Hall will be in the circle catching for her Bridie Bricker. At first will be Jillian Reeser. At second, that's going to be Brita Burke. At third, that's going to be Mia Madama. At short, that's going to be Lucia Wolford. At left, that's, of course, Sam Pierkowski. Center, Lexi Coggins. Right field is, of course, Steph Moranz. But that'd be if we were home. You'd expect us to be home today, but let me assure you we are not. Number 13, Kendall Cahill, who shut us out yesterday, will be in the circle for the Purple Raiders. Sam Pierkowski, Lucia Wolford, Maddie Lester lead off for the Brown and Gold Brigade. Yes. Lots of noise being made out here today. We're just about ready for what should be a dandy start for the 10th blocks. I'll try to get you as much as I possibly can from my angle. Typically I'm out here, but usually, once again, we're home. I usually don't see 10 out there for Mount, but they're home today, so I guess we will. Here we go, Jackets Raiders. First pitch is fouled. Great to have you aboard. Timer is your play-by-play announcer. Weather again going to be in the 60s, maybe the 70s by the end of the second game if we reach a second game. Kendall Cahill trying to match her magic yesterday. 0-1. Sam is going to ground one is short. Not going to be easy. Throw down first. Out. One gone. Good play by the shortstop. I believe it's Lydia Bruner playing short today from Minerva. Lucia Wolford, the shortstop, is up for us. Good start for Mount, obviously. Here we go. First pitch coming up here to Lucia, the shortstop. It's Kendall Cahill, who shut us out once again on, 5 hits, I think, yesterday. Fires a ball, 1-0. Great day out here for softball, unlike last Thursday. The weather was rather bad. The 1-ball, no-strike pitch coming. Lucia takes 2-0. Well, Mountain Union once again brought themselves a decent-sized crowd out here today. They think they can win the OAC for the second time in the last 3 years. We're trying to repeat and win at home for the first time ever. First time we're hosting it. 2-0 is in there, 2-1. Scoreboard right up there out at left. There's one out here in the top half of the first. Again, we are the designated road team today because we lost to Mount earlier this tournament. That was yesterday, of course, in a 4-0 win by the Raiders. Could have been worse, however. 3-1. Maddie Lester waits patiently on deck. Muskingum and Northern had great seasons. They won't be dancing in the tournament, NCAA tournament, that is, despite having a great season once again as a 3-1. And Lucia thought she had ball 4 right there. You saw her get ready to go down to first base. But alas, it's 3-2. Full count again, Maddie Lester on deck. Getting ready once again. Kendall Cahill lets her payoff pitch go. Lucia way underneath that one. Again, Bruner to catch this one, 2 gone. Nice and easy there by Lydia Bruner. Maddie Lester. So Lydia's made 2 plays out there at short, whether it's a ground ball, bouncing ball, I ought to say, or a pop fly. Maddie's going to need to get something going. And a former Spartan from Boardman High School. is waiting. It's 11 a.m. by the way. Ball one. I hear Strosacker, or at least I can faintly hear Strosacker bells. Yep, I hear him back there. 1 ball, no strikes to Maddie. Getting ready once again to pitch. This one is fouled back, 1-1. Trying to shield your eyes out there. Visor's obviously going to be needed, as you might expect on a sunny ball game like this. We are 31-3 on the season. As this pitch comes to Maddie is going to be in there now. Cahill a strike away from a 1-2-3 inning. Cahill trying to pick up right where she left off yesterday. Looking for that easy inning. Maddie Lester down 1-2. Maddie pops one foul. Is that playable? Yes. Good catch there by the catcher. That's 3 gone. We went down in order pretty quietly, as you might expect when you go down in order. 0-0. Once again, we are on the road today. Nope, that's not me that lost my keys, I'll tell you that. Mount in the white. We are in the brown. I mentioned to you our defensive lineman a couple of minutes ago out here, because I mistook us for being the home team. But Marissa Hall, who had a good game yesterday, she did, however, give up 4 runs, 3 of them in 1 inning. Marissa would love to get 0 out here this time around. What's Marissa Hall done, you might be wondering? Let me pull it up if I can. She's been doing a dandy, I'll tell you that. She has more wins than any other BW softball pitcher, oopsie doodles, in school history. Marissa carries a 188 ERA, 18-2 record, and a bunch of complete games. It'll be Sydney Mercer, the first baseman, leading off for the Mount Union Purple Raiders on this beautiful Saturday morning. Mercer trying to shell perhaps Marissa. That ain't a good start, ball one. I mean, it's early to panic. And then again, we won 13 innings yesterday at the plate. 1 inning we scored. It was fortunately a 7-run shellacking, as that one's down to right field for Steph Moranis to catch. But still, Keith Rakowski's up. Rakowski at center today. First pitch. Rakowski pops one up. Lucia Wolford 2 gone. Excuse me. I'm so sorry, folks, as Adri George is up for the Purple Raiders. Adri George high in the air. Does Brady have a play? You know it. So that was a quick inning for Marissa Hall out there in the circle. 1, 2, 3 goes Mount. We got ourselves a scoreless contest, a hitless contest, a base runnerless contest to be exact. What's up, Jillian, Brady, and Lexi can change it. I got a good feeling about it. We're going up against Kendall Cahill, who has just been cruising all, tournament against us at least. She's gone 8 innings against us, 0 runs surrendered. Mount Union practicing out there. They'd love to pick up the win today. If they just win 1, only 1, and they win, the Ohio Athletic Conference in softball. If we win today, we're going to have to do it again today at 1. That won't be easy. Let me be the first to tell you that. 4, 5, 6, 2 up for the good guys, as it will be for Mount. Julian kicking things off again. We're in the brown uniforms today because we're the designated road team. They are in the white. I'm sorry if the camera quality isn't good. Did not bring my gimbal. Don't want any copyright issues, and not just that, but a lot of fans for Mount today. Jillian's going to watch it, 0-1. Jillian, the cleanup batter for the Brown and Gold Brigade. She does a good job, as we all know by now. She's listed as a junior here, but I think she's a senior. She was honored on senior day. There's a foul ball back out of play. Catcher has no clue where it went, but fortunately for her, that ball was not going to be anywhere near the turf. Oh, 2. Nobody out here to Jillian. Getting right once again, Kendall Cahill. Jillian out to right center, right field. Oh boy, that was caught underhanded. That's not how you want to catch a ball, but you know what? Kendall Hahn doesn't care. Bridie Bricker's really been burning everybody in the OAC tournament, whether it's a 3-run home run to Muskingum or a 3-run home run to Northern. She hasn't done it against Mount yet, of course. Kendall Cahill out in the circle doing a good job. She's retired the first 4 batters she's faced. Bridie takes that, I think missed 1-0. I'll not be mistaken. So hard to tell out here with all these Raider fans that invaded Berea today. Of course, Mountain usually does a good job with their fans. They got a good fan base. Bridie way underneath that one. Down the third base line. Caught by Bruner. Lydia Bruner with her 3rd out she's recorded today in the field. As now Lexi Coggins is up. Bridie got well underneath that one, folks. Here comes the first pitch on the way in just a minute. As Cahill lets it go. Strike 1. Top half of the second, ain't nobody's gone on base yet. It's been a pitcher's duel so far. I know it's early to say that, but you never know. Here comes the 0-1 Lexi. 1-1 low. Nobody's gotten a strikeout either. I know softball is one of those sports where you don't see too many strikeouts, but still worth noting in my books. 1-1. Lexi out in the center field. That ball is going to sit down for a base hit. First hit for the Brown and Gold Brigade today, as Steph Moraz will have her turn to bat. The former Mustang from Strongsville, if I'm not mistaken. She is a junior. She is indeed from Strongsville. She's at right field today. We'll see what we do out here. Steph Moraz is waiting. That one missed. 1-0 low. Once again, no complaints about the weather. You see it, blue skies out there, not gray skies. It's always a good thing to see. So again, no hitter out here for Cahill today. She still has a shutout though, Steph Moraz. It's one high in the air, straightaway center, easy catch, 3 gone. We did get a hit that inning. There's one major complaint. It came with 2 outs, and then the next batter, and Steph Moranz flew out to center. So Lindsay Coggins may have opened the floodgates for us, perhaps. Let's hope she did. You know, BW Baseball's out in Alliance today. We're taking on the Ohio Northern Polar Bears with a spot in the NCAA tournament perhaps on the line. I think we ought to win it. Here's the deal. It's very similar to what Mount's going through right now. If they win, if our baseball team wins one game today, whether it's the first game or the second game, we win the Ohio Athletic Conference in baseball. We shut down, who do you call them? I think we shut down Mount. No, we shut down Northern earlier back on Thursday. Mount lost to Carroll. We shut down Carroll yesterday. And the Polar Bears beat those Blue Streaks. Kendall Cahill leads off for the Raiders. Counterpart for Marissa Hall. She'd hate to give up a hit here, or a base run perhaps, as it's ball 1 low. Great day once again. Really sunny. That's the only complaint. Really sunny, I ought to say. This is a 1-0 coming up as well. 2-0. Kendall Cahill from Groveport Madison High School in Groveport, Ohio. 2-0 coming up. And she missed again, 3-0. Marissa would hate to give up the leadoff base runner, especially if it's a walk. Well, the Raider dugout really going crazy right now as the 3-ball no-strike pitch coming up from Marissa is a strike. Boy, did she need that. She sure did. Let's hope another one's coming up soon. 3 balls, 1 strike, the pitch. High in the air, first base side. Jones going to watch that one go out of play. Looks like some tight ends players out there. Maybe Coach Spencer's eyeing them. Maybe Megan Simons, the head coach of the Raiders. Hopefully not Coach Simons. Coach Spencer really likes to get those tight ends out there. Deep to right field. You can kiss that one way out of here. Good Lord. Kendall Cahill opens up the floodgate with a deep bomb out in right field. And the Raiders are on the board first. Only thing you can do if you're Marissa Hall, shake it off. Get back in it. Cahill helps out her own cause with a deep drive over Steph Moranz's head and over the wall as well. Number 24, Tori Sikafus is up. Marissa's got to come back. She's going to come back all right. Left field. That ball's caught by Sam. 1 gone. 1-0 Raiders lead over us, courtesy of Kendall Cahill. The cleanup batter did her job by smoking one out of here. Looks like that's Lydia Bruner up. Bruner waits. Ball 1 looked low, 1-0. Could it be one of those games, folks? Well, if you recall, Northern, I believe, scored first in the second inning yesterday, and we exploded in the 4th for 7 runs. Uh-oh, deep left center. Nobody's going to get that. That ball's going to one-hop the wall. Throw down to second far too late, and the Raiders really starting to threaten again. Caitlin Culver is up. Culver with a base runner at second, and Lydia Bruner, one gone. Here comes the first pitch, Marissa. Misses. 2 hits for Mount today, 1 hit for the good guys. The 1 hit was a measly single by Alexi Coggins. Oh boy, left field, that'll be 2-0 as that ball heads to the corner. Sam's got gunned that in, and it's again far too late. And Marissa Hall might be getting shelled, perhaps. Kendall Hahn is up for the Purple Raiders. One issue was when we were playing the Polar Bears, not only were they a much less difficult team than Mount, that, of course, strike one taken, that, of course, did not beat us. But, of course, they only got 1 run in the second, whereas Mount's had at least 2. Shows bunt gets it going down. Mia's going to let that thing go foul, fortunately. So that abandons the bunt attempt, 0-2. So Marissa, who's lost 2 games this season, might be in danger of losing her 3rd game. She has an 18-2 record. And again, odds are we're making the tournament, but still. Sharp ground ball, center field base hit. Runner's going to try score. Good throw. Home you are, safe. Kendall Hahn comes up big for the Raiders. They're up 3-0. All of a sudden, things don't look too good for us. Now Allison Jones is up, and Marissa had a nice, easy 1-2-3 inning, if you recall, in the first. This inning has been far from easy. Jones looking to square around. Strike 1. Again, Hahn at second. 3-0 Raiders. They are hungry for that OAC championship. They might get it. Judging by the looks of it, they probably might. Strike 2. Finally 2 strikes, but if you recall, that's exactly what happened last at bat to Kendall Hahn, and then she smacked one in the center for a base hit. The 0-2. Oh, did she need that? I think she went around. 2 gone. Marissa gets her first strikeout of the contest as Sydney Mercer is up. Already a talk from Coach Tom Spencer. He cannot like what he's seeing right now as the good guys are down 3-0 in the 2nd inning. What was the 5th inning of yesterday's game against Mount where Marissa gave up 3 runs. It's the 2nd inning here where she's given up 3. We gave up a run in the 6th inning eventually. That led to it being 4-0. That was courtesy of, forgot who, I think it might have been the pitcher Cahill, if I'm not mistaken. Either that or she had something in the 5th. I know she had an RBI yesterday. She kicked this one off with a home run the 2nd. Few minutes ago. Ball 1 low, 1-0. Sydney Mercer, we say, come on 8. Let's hope Marissa Hall's got that 3rd out in her. Nobody in the bullpen for the good guys. 1-0, that's taken for a ball, 2-0. This is the 7th batter of the inning for the Raiders. And it might lead to the 8th batter because it's 3-0. 3-0, Hahn at second, Mercer the batter, and she draws a walk. Faith Rikoski, the former Hoover Viking, is up as the Raiders really trying to make this thing very uncomfortable. Strike 101. 3 runs cashed in the second inning for Mount. We're down in at least a 3-run hole. Mia runs in as that one's found, and Marissa finally a strike away from getting out of what's been a really bad inning. Very out of character for Marissa Hall, I'll tell you that. She does a dandy. 0-2 here. Pitch coming up to third base. Mia's going to the bag to end the second inning at long last. That was not what you wanted. Marissa Hall gives up a home run to Kendall Cahill. It opens the floodgates. And Mount's got a 3-0 lead with 5 innings left to play. Let me assure you, this is softball. Anything can happen, but that was not pretty good. Back out there, Kendall Cahill. Mia Madama leads off, followed by Brina Burke, followed by Sam Peter Koski. We're going to need another monster inning like yesterday against the Bears, I'll tell you that. We're going to need immediately because Kendall Cahill looking for that shutdown inning, as they like to call it. They had 8 batters come up in that second inning of a conga line. They'll have 3, 4, 5 due up in the bottom half of the 5th, whereas we have 8, 9, 1 due up in the top half of the 3rd. Why did I say 5th? I don't know. Mia Madama. That is ball 1, rolling in. Right now, Mount doing a dandy after 2 innings so far. Cahill looking to get back out there. Cahill misses the target. It's 2-0. Ah, yes. The Rayma Athletic Complex is indeed our setting. So we need to get something going, folks. 2-0 coming up. Mia watches 2-1. Still waiting out here as Mia Madama is in a 2-ball, 1-strike count to kick off this 3rd inning, and the sophomore from North Royalton is going to bounce one to short. Easy play there, throw down, first one gone. It's Brina Burke coming up to the plate. Sorry, folks, just trying to walk back in the shade. Brina Burke. Can't really see it from that angle, folks. Getting ready once again. First pitch, Brina. Strike 1. 1 hit for us, 4 hits for Mount, 5 base runners for Mount today. We've only had 1 base runner, again, the Lexi Coggins single into right center. Ball 1, 1-1. There's 1 out here in the 3rd. Again, Mount Union with the meat of the order due up in this bottom half of the 3rd. That's the scary part. As the pitch coming up, Brina fouls that one way backwards. Now she's down in a 1-ball, 2-strike hole. Getting ready once again. That is Brina Burke as Kendall Cahill. Not going to strike her out or get her out. 2-2 upstairs. Right now, this game's been all Mountain Union. As we all know, all Mountain Union is not a good thing. 2-2, Brina Burke. High in the air out to Show off. 2 gone. Caitlin Culver caught it. Sam Peterkoski's up. She's batting over 500 this season, if my memory best suits me right. 541, so I am right. Here comes the first pitch. Sam Peterkoski, the left-handed batter, wisely lays it off. 1-0. Well, it looked like it was going to be a pitcher's duel, as I mentioned earlier, in the top half of the second, and then Marissa got shelled in the second. Sam fouls that one out to left. Well, everyone had to duck and cover right there. Have to get that softball in, folks. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's 2 gone here in the 3rd inning. Mountain Union really having their way out here. Sam looking to change it perhaps. Oh my goodness, what a play by Lydia Bruner. So Sam's without a hit so far, 0 for 2. 2.5 through this ball game. It's 3-0 Mount and not looking too upward for us. We enter today with 1 loss in OAC play. Enter this tournament with 1 loss in OAC play. And now all of a sudden we're in danger of having 3. Doubling our loss total over the weekend. That would not be good, I'll tell you that. Mountain Union pretty joyful about that. And talking to Coach Tom Spencer, he said, as long as if we don't fall flat on our darn faces in the OAC tournament, we should make the NCAA tournament. Well, we didn't fall flat on our faces except for Mount so far. But it's only a matter of if we're going to host or whatnot. Adri George, and then Kendall Cahill who homered. And I believe Tori Sikafus after that. Don't quote me on that. Adri George, the catcher. Grounds 1 is second. Brina flips down 1 pitch, 1 out. That's exactly what you needed after a rough second inning, but now it's up to Kendall Cahill, and Cahill had a bomb over deep right center last time. You got to be on the lookout for Cahill, the left-handed hitting pitcher. She helped out her own cause all right. Strike 1, you can't be afraid if you're Marissa. You got to get back out there and just get revenge in the best way possible, which is getting the out. 1-1. Missed 12. Good guys, 0. Raiders 3. Oh, how I wish it was the exact opposite. Getting ready once again, Marissa rocks back. And Cahill in a 2-ball, 1 strike count. Now, if you recall, it started off 3-0 to Cahill back in the second. We got to a full count, Marissa, at least, and then she gave up the bomb out to deep right center field. The 2-1 coming up. Boy, did she need that, 2-2. Cahill has really been a tough out. There ain't no denying that. She now has 4 home runs this season. And she's now looking for Marissa's 2nd strikeout of this contest. Tori Sycophus, the second baseman's up. Told you that's the best revenge, getting an out. Not hitting a batter, getting the out. Sycophus takes ball one, 1-0. 2 out here in the third inning. Raiders really doing a good job right now, despite the fact that the first 2 batters have been retired. 1-1, good comeback there by Marissa. Kendall Cahill, of course, been doing phenomenal so far in the circle. 3 innings, 1 hit, 0 runs. Misses 2-1 high and away. Tomorrow's a big day for Highland Baseball. We'll see where we'll be in the OHSAA Division III tournament. Hope we're going to be somewhere good. I assume we will. We only have 3 losses. Lost Avon Lake yesterday. Now Marissa's a strike away from a 1-2-3 inning in the bottom half of inning number 3. Beautiful day out here in beautiful Berea, but things aren't going too beautiful for us. 3-2 full count to Sycophus. Think it's Bruner on deck. She would be next, I think. Don't quote me on that. We'll have 2, 3, 4 due up in the 4th inning, so there is that. Payoff pitch, Sycophus walks. So it won't be a 1-2-3 inning more than likely. Lydia Bruner really hit one hard out to left center last time. She'd love to have a little more power on it next time, this time. Let's hope not, though. Bruner takes, it's 0-1. Lydia Bruner, junior shortstop. She carries a 250 average. One of the weaker hitters on the team. And she definitely went on that check swing. 0-2. Oh, and 2. Getting ready once again. The pitch coming up. Bruner down looking. So Marissa got a fair share of strikeouts, 2 out there. She's had 3 in this ball game. There's also one major issue. She gave up 3 runs in this game so far. Well, she got back in it by hanging a donut in the 3rd. There's just one problem. She gave up a crooked number, a 3-run tattoo in the 2nd. And with that, it is going to the top half of the 4th with Lucia Wolford, Maddie Wester, Jillian Reeser. We'll see how we fare out here. Not been too good for us so far. Raiders will have the bond here. Wow, look how I dropped the water bottle. Absolutely perfect. Not bad. That ain't easy, folks. Lucia Wolford leads off for the Brown and Gold Brigade. Can the oldest and greatest university in America come back from a 3-run hole in these next 4 innings? Chloe Bird warming up in the pen for the Raiders. Lucia out in the right field. She got a little underneath that one. Catch made by the center fielder. 1 gone. Excuse me for 1 second. Just need to set my papers. Whoops, they were already set up. Excuse me. Maddie Wester is up. Top half of the 4th. 1 hit for the good guys. 3 runs for Mount. I want you to guess how many runs we have. 0. Also in the pen, number 34, Danielle Vecchio. Ball one to Maddie. She really needs to get something going, because things have not been going too swimmingly for us. Getting ready once again. The 1-ball, no strike pitch. Maddie Luster way underneath that one. First base side foul territory off the top of our dugout. Excuse me for stuttering. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Bird and Vecchio in the pen for the Raiders. One a junior, the other one a freshman. As it's 1-1 to Maddie with 1 gone here in the 4th. Deep drive out to left. That ball might go. It will. Maddie Luster launches one over the left field wall. So Cahill will not get the shutout. Still got a considerable amount to go. It's 3-1, but hey, that's a start, folks. That's a start. Boy, do we need a run like crazy, and we got it. Jillian, number 28 for the good guys, up to the bat. We'll see if that rocks Kendall Cahill. I hope it does. But we'll see in a matter of time. Kendall Cahill gives up a foul ball back to Jillian. Maddie Luster's, her dugout has finally got some life inside them. She has another home run. I think she has 4 on the season, if I'm not mistaken. Here comes the 0-1 and Jillian down in an 0-2 hole. Sure enough, Maddie Luster has 4 home runs, 41 RBIs. The 41 RBIs lead the good guys. Bridie leads us with 7 long balls. She's on deck, and she'll come up with 2 out more than likely, and indeed 2 out. Easy play there as Jillian line that one opposite field to right. Bridie Bricker is up. 2 gone in the 4th inning. Man, oh man, Kendall Cahill really is going to enjoy that one. Giving up a big bomb out in left field. Here comes the first pitch. Bridie takes 0-1. I was wondering about that pitch. Looked mighty good to me. 0-1s, we're chanting Bridie's name in the dugout. Ball 1-1-1. It is a 3-1 score, our first run against Mount this tournament. So that's always a good thing. As number 13, Kendall Cahill, went 10 shutout innings to start against us. Bridie fouls that one. That's hang for me. So now a strike away from limiting damage and still maintaining the lead for the Raiders. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 gone here in the 4th inning. Kendall Cahill ready, Bridie Bricker waiting. She is gonna take 2-2. Coach Kalakovic right there. She got the ball. As it's 2-2 with 2 out. And right once again the pitch. Bridie wisely lays off. Lexi Coggins, she would be next. 3-2, 2 out. Can't swing for the fences yet. I mean, best case scenario, if you do, it's only a 1-run game instead of 2, but still. Here comes the payoff from Kendall Cahill. Bridie walks. All right, tying run at the dish and Lexi Coggins. 3 runs on 4 hits today for Mount. They've drawn 2 walks. 1 run, 2 hits for us. We've drawn our first walk against Kendall Cahill. And again, number 34, Danielle Vecchio in the bullpen for the Purple Raiders. That's Sir Lexi Coggins. Coggins waits. It's Cahill. Fouls one, or gives up a foul ball, I ought to say. Cahill also has a solo shot out in a deep right field today as the bullpen empties out for the Raiders. 0-1, 2 out. Lexi represents the tying run. She does have a hit to her credit. The pitch coming up. Lexi in a 1-1 strike count. Mount got 3 runs in the second. We've only had 1 so far in this 4th. Here we go. 2 balls, 1 strike. Both dugouts barking right now as the pitch coming up. Lexi is in a 2-2 count. It's easy. But again, Cahill a strike away from limiting the damage. Lexi Coggins trying to keep the inning alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the next pitch. That one's popped foul out of play, first base side. 6th pitch of the at-bat for Lexi. I think Brady's still at first for us. Here we go. Lexi grounds one to second. Good play there, and that retires the side. I guess we got back in it. It'll be 7, 8, 9 due up for the Raiders in the bottom half of inning number 4, halfway home. 3-1, Mount on top. Good hitting by Maddie Lester. Gave us our first run of the contest. Let's hope it's not too little, not too late. Remember, folks, Mount's got to win this game to move on and win the OAC tournament. God, can't speak. We got to win to force another game at 1. Because if we don't win, it's over and we're going home pretty sad. Bottom half of inning number 4 indeed. Marissa Hall had a good inning back in the 3rd. I think it's Kendall Hahn. And after Kendall Hahn comes Caitlin Culver. After Caitlin Culver comes Allison Jones. Mount Union ahead again, 3-1, halfway home. And I'm mistaken, it's Caitlin Culver, then Kendall Hahn, and then, of course, Allison Jones. Marissa trying to keep the momentum here. She fires a strike, 0-1. They got number 23, Haley McCullough in the bullpen. Getting ready once again, the 0-1. Runs up as that pitch missed poorly, 1-1. Marissa Hall, usually doing a good job out there for the good guys. 18-2 record, that's pretty impressive if you ask me. The senior gets set, lets it go. 2-1 now to Culver. Caitlin Culver, former Girard High School alum, of course. She is a junior. 2-1 coming up. In her right, well hit, and it gets by Steph Moran. That might be 3 Throw down to Brina. Throw. No throw. It's a triple. Here we go again. Culver's really coming up big for Mount today. She has an RBI single and now a leadoff triple. Kendall Hahn, who I believe is at right today. She's up for the Raiders. MU ahead 3-1. They're looking to make it 4-1, unfortunately. 1-0 as Hahn, with 2 strikes, singled back in center, advances second on the throw home. Mount really packed a good crowd once again out here. We're 9 outs away from losing this. That's a scary part. Good catch by Lucia. Man, oh man, that wasn't easy. One gone. Allison Jones is up. Allison Jones with a runner at third, one gone. Looks like she's going to try to run up. Got a good one down. Mamadama will eat it. And she just took second in the meanwhile. She took second. Fortunately, the runner didn't score. Obviously, he couldn't throw it down second. Otherwise, it's 4-1. Once, of course, you try the pump fake. So Jones reaches as Sydney Mercer is up. And Mercer takes 1-0. Mount on the cusp of blowing this thing wide open. 3-1, runners in scoring position, 1 gone. That's bad, 1 gone. Runners at third and second here. Looks like Mount Union's coach is going to talk things over. One of the assistants is going to talk, of course. That coach is Megan Simmons, assisted by Julia Cook and Erica Warren. Is that Coach Spencer? No, that's not. He's got a cast on, Coach Spencer. 2-0 the count, 1 gone to Mercer. Yeah, we're just going to play for the intentional walk. Maybe get her to bite, perhaps. Bases loaded, 1 out, and again, the Raiders on the cusp of blowing this wide open. Faith Rakowski's up for the Purple Raiders. Faith Rakowski watches 1-0. You do not want to give up a walk. That is trouble if I ever say so, because that means it's 4-1. They got the bases loaded, 1 out, play at any base. Infield looks like they're going in. And again, Marissa misses. We got someone in the bullpen all the way back out there. She might be needed, folks. 2-0. Meat of the order to follow. All right, that's more like it. It's a strike, 2-1. 1 out. You got to go home, no question about it. If it's a ground ball, and that is if it's a sharp ground ball. Well, there's a ground ball for you, folks. It just went foul into the third base side. Lucia on it as it ricocheted back to her. Count that started off 2-0 has now become 2-2. Faith Rakowski, the junior, waiting the pitch. Oh no, deep center, now got a run in. Catch made, runner tags. Here's a good throw to the cutoff, 4-1. So right when we were looking for that momentum, I think it got snuffed out, folks. Adrian George, the catcher, is up. George is one of the few seniors on this team, of course, the former East Lake North Ranger. Good pitch, 0-1. Mountain Union doing a good job out here today. They got a 4-1 lead, 3-run lead, of course. George takes it as 1-1, and obviously the fly ball is not what we wanted. Mount, of course, 9 outs away from winning the OAC tournament. Pitch coming up. Uh-oh, deep center field, right center. It's going to be caught by Lexi, however. So damage limited, but again, damage done, 4-1. It's the bomb the order due up for us, consisting of Steph Mraz, Mia Madama, and Brina Burke in the 5th inning. We're going to need to explode like now, because clearly we have not exploded yet. 2 hits. 2 hits for the good guys today. The Raiders have 6, if I'm not mistaken. They had 3 base runners in that 4th, scoring 1 of them, 2 of them on a hit, 1 triple, the other one a bunt double. And the 3rd base run was on via the intentional walk. Kendall Cahill back out in the circle, as you might expect. Mountain having fun out there, the Raiders. Who's warming up in the bullpen for them, you might be wondering. Trying to get a look at the number. It's 25, Emma Ream Snyder, the former Glen Oak Golden Eagle. Ream Snyder, a freshman. 7, 8, 9. That's how it looks for the good guys in the 5th inning. Steph Mraz. She has not gotten a hit yet. And she's way late on that. My goodness. Far too late. 0-1 count. Sorry, folks, just trying to fix everything. This is a bright day out here. As the 0-1 pitch coming up. High and away, making it 1-1. At least we won't get shut out today, but the issue is we might lose it. 4 runs for Mount, that's all they needed yesterday against us. They beat Northern 3-2, beat us 4-0 yesterday. They got 4-0 lead out here. Steph Mraz in a 2-1 count. Been tough sledding at least for the oldest and greatest university in America. 2-1 pitch coming up. Steph dances in. It's 3-1. Mia's on deck. Everything you need to know right there. 4-1 Mount Union leads. She got the pep talk from Adrian George, Kendall Cahill. Kendall Cahill trying to get that first down of the inning. And obviously, Steph Mraz does not want it to be easy. Heck, she doesn't want it to happen at all. We're doing what used to do in the marching band. Whenever a player was taking steps, left, right, left, right. I think they still do that in the band. Always fun to see that. Steph fouls it, and now it's a full count, and Cahill back in it. They need 9 outs. And they give up fewer than 3 runs. Full count, stuffing around. Waiting. Cahill. Got it. Mia Madama's up. One gone in the 5th inning. Yeah, it's going to be 3-4-5 due up for the Raiders in the bottom half of inning number 5. Mia's got to get on base, I tell you. Don't know what the score is of the BW baseball game, but I can't tell you that that one missed 1-0. Not going too well for us so far. Now we're down to our last 8 outs. Mia Madama's waiting. The pitch. It hit her. We need that. We need a base runner of any way, shape, or form, and that's indeed a base runner. Yep, just put my water and Gatorade back in the shade. Excuse me, folks, as here comes Brina Burke. Brina Burke. See what she does. Hopefully not get out. That would be bad. Tries to bunt, but it's in there for a strike. She whiffed, I think. Just trying to fix some things, that's all. See if Brina tries to lay one down again. Third baseman Allison Jones playing in. 0-2. Now obviously you can't bunt. Sam would be next. Lost, of course, a ground ball. Sam, oddly enough, without a hit so far today. Getting right once again. Brina's going to fight it foul, and hey, lucky fan caught it. MU4, BW1. Sam is the tying run on the on-deck circle. Getting ready once again, 0-2. Brina golfs one up, first base side, out of play. Honestly, really surprised she was able to make contact on that one, make metal on that one. That one way too low in the zone. Below the zone, I ought to say. It is nothing. Sorry for the shaky screen again. Just don't want any copyrights. Once we go next week in baseball, as Brina's down swinging, Sam Pierkowski's up. I'll bring the gimbal back starting next week. Once again, I don't have my AirPods, and I want you to get good quality audio. Sam Pierkowski with 2 gone in the 5th. See what Sam does. Hopefully a hit. She needs a hit. She's 0 for 2. 1-0. It may come down to Lucia next. That is if she is going to get a shot to bat. 1 ball, no strikes. Cahill right. She's got 2 strikeouts this inning. Sam in a left center diving effort, base hit. And Lucia will indeed come up. So Sam finally gets that hit that she was really looking for all game. Lucia's batting .422 heading into this game. 2 triples this season, 32 runs batted in. We got 2 on, 2 out. Our 3rd hit of the contest, whereas Mountain Union, of course, 6 hits. Sheila Wolford, she's keep this rally alive. 1 ball, no strikes, it missed. Looks like it's high noon here in Berea. Here's some bells going off. 1-0 coming up to Lucia right now. Kendall Cahill misses. It's 2-0. Boy, oh boy. Maybe up to Maddie Lester, perhaps. She waits patiently on deck. I know it's 2 balls, no strikes. But still, you never know. We're going to talk things over with Kendall Cahill, the cleanup batter. She'll be on deck. Yes, sir. Two on, 2 out, 2-0 count. Good guys down 3 to mount. Tying run, of course, at the plate. As the MU Purple Raiders try to dance out of danger. Lucia Wolford with Mia, I believe, at second. Yes, Mia at second. Sam at first. Those Purple Raiders break huddle and a 2-ball, no strike count. Boy, oh boy, we need something, folks. Yes, we do. No question about it. Will Lucia provide us with something? Let's hope so. Deep and right to her. They did dance out of danger. And things continue to look rather bleak for the Brown and Gold Brigade. 4-1 Raiders, 4.5 through this. Boy, oh boy, Marissa Hall's got to get a shutout inning here. If she doesn't get a shutout inning, we might be toast. It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. It is that simple. Lots of dejection in our dugout, I can only assume. Lucia usually does a good job, and she does do a good job. She's just 0 for 3 in this ball game. Is Marissa back out there? Yes. That guy's happy. I'd be happy too if my team were winning. But my team is not winning. That's right, we're down 4-1 in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Got that tying run to the plate in the 5th. Could not get her to do anything. Unfortunately, it's 4-5-6. Kendall Cahill leading off for Mount. She's got a home run that kicked off that 2nd inning. Marissa would love to get out number 1. One three is what they say. That is indeed Kendall Cahill's number. We'll have Maddie Lester, Jillian Reeser, Bridie Bricker to lead off the 6th innings. That pitch goes way foul back. The odds continue to look bad for the good guys, as it is 0-1. We're down 4-1. Now it's a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Our only means of scoring today, a Maddie Lester home run over left field. Her 4th home run this season. Two and 1. Marissa missed. Getting ready once again, Marissa Hall. And now the pitch coming up. That one just missed poorly, 3-1. Oh boy, not looking good. 3-1 count. Marissa needs that out. That's not an out, that's just a 5-pitch walk. Well, I said it. If Marissa gives up a run, if we give up a run in this inning, might be over. Wouldn't be surprised if that's going to be the last of us. We'll have a pinch runner, Carly Davis from St. Leon, Indiana. East Central High School, the sophomore. I think it's Tori Sycophus from Sandy Valley. Sycophus shows bunt and the pitch missed the target. Nobody in the pen for the good guys right now. We'll see if Coach Spencer's faith in Marissa is going to work out or whatnot. Bunts one right back to the circle, one gone. Run down to second. Of course, is Carly Davis. Lydia Bruner's had a busy day. She's also had a pretty good day. I think she has a double or a triple, something like that. 6 hits for Mount, 3 for the good guys, no errors apiece, 4-1 Mount. That one's fouled, making it 0-1. We'll need whatever's left in the tank, folks. No doubt about Mount Union practicing right over there, including number 20, Caitlin Bamwar. Missed 1-1. Well, you're gonna need an out here, no other way around it. Inning number 5, might be 5-1, let's hope not. And that one's down to left for Sam Pierkowski to secure, 2 gone. Really thought about tagging, but holds up. So Marissa's 2/3 of the way there. 4-1, it says the home team's winning, but we are not the home team because Mount Union is undefeated in this OAC tournament. Judging by the looks of it, Tom Spencer wants to talk things over. Coach Spencer, of course, in his 21st season. Still with faith in Marissa. Whip splitting, that's not good. Caitlin Culver's up. The number 7 hitter for the Raiders. Alrighty, we need an out. See if Culver gets out. I hope she does. Ball 1. Whoa. Tough day, of course. Mount set the tone in the 3rd inning when Kendall Cahill hit that home run out to deep right center. Runs up, misses 2-0. The pitch, that is. Still waiting. There's a 2-0 coming up. Runner at second. Wow, good pitch right there by Marissa. 2-1. 6th inning. Or 5th inning. It'll be the 6th eventually. Strike 2, 2-2. Nope, 3-1. Where is it? Yep, 2-2, I'm sorry. Couldn't tell by the scoreboard. Thought it was 2-2. Could hear the umpire. Marissa ready, the pitch. And it's a full count. Full count to Culver. Think it's Kendall Hahn on deck. 3-2, 2 out, runner at second. I doubt she'll run. Payoff. Uh-oh, deep right center. That's going to make it 5-1. And that's not good. Marissa had her too, until she didn't. Let's say if Mount gets around this inning, it might be over. I think it might be over, folks. Abby Gaynor's pinch hitting out here. The Purple Raiders have themselves a 4-run cushion. At least heading into the 6th, they may have more than 4 runs. 1-0. Usually reliable Marissa Hall had issues yesterday against the Raiders, having issues again today. 2-0. It certainly looks like Mount's gonna win the OAC, barring a meltdown. I'm praying for a meltdown. She needed a foul ball, I'll tell you that. She really needed an out, but a foul ball will be all right. 2-1. And we're gonna make the NCAA tournament more than likely, but by the looks of it, I don't think we're gonna host. Swing and a miss, 2-2. That is, unless we can win the OAC. Marissa ready. Mount Union been difficult all tournament. Tough to solve. There's a roller foul, third base side. It's off the rubber right there. Again, 3, 4, 5. Maddie Lester, Jillian Reeser, and Bridie Brecker to lead off in the 6th inning for the oldest and greatest university in America. And switch softballs is what it looks like, folks. That's at least me. Oh man. 2-2, 2 out. Marissa ready. Here's a pitch. 3-2 because it missed. After Gaynor comes Allison Jones, the number 9 hitter for the Raiders. Here's your payoff. And she just fights that thing foul. It's been a great season for the Jackets, but it may not result in us winning the OAC. At least in the tournament. Payoff. Well, I don't think she meant to swing at that as that one goes back. Good thing that ball didn't go forward. Otherwise, who knows? It could be 7-1. This team's capable. We're capable of having the big inning. We did it yesterday against ONU. That was ONU. This is MU. Gonna be a little difficult. Payoff is out to straightaway center for Lexi Coggins. More damage done for the Raiders. It is 5-1. Five to 1 as Maddie's going to have to match the magic she had back in the 4th inning with a home run. Well, folks, if there were champagne in college sports, which of course there isn't, but if there were, it'd probably be on ice for Mount. Excuse me, folks. Sorry again. Hold on a minute, excuse me for 1 second. Don't worry, folks, just trying to fix my water bottle. There we go. Maddie needs to do it again. Kendall Cahill is up in the circle. Maddie representing a team with only 3 hits today. Never good. I think the Raiders have 8. Maddie with 1 of those hits. In fact, the only run so far. Dribbles 1 foul, third base. There's the scoreboard for you folks, 5-1. Jackets in really deep trouble right now. Maddie and a no ball, 2-strike count. Boy, Will and Matt, our dugout still showing some life. Still showing some energy at least. We're down 4 runs. It's super difficult. Maddie Lester is going to roll one right back to the circle. 1 gone. Jillian's got to get a hit here. If she doesn't get a hit, we're down to our last 4 outs. And the best Brady can do is make it 5-2 instead of 5-3. The Purple Raiders really doing great out here as Jillian fouls that one. It was all courtesy of a big second inning where they scored 3 runs and did phenomenal. But now, they scored 2 runs ever since. We've had 1 ever since. Jillian watches, thank God it's a ball, 1-1. Here we go in a 2-1 count. Getting ready once again. Nobody on. Oh, I don't know what Jillian's swinging at. What I can tell you is that it is 1-2 to Reeser. And right once again, here comes the 1-2 pitch from Kendall Cahill. In just a minute. They'll have the top of the order up in the bottom of the 6th, of course. Jillian's going to pop out right to first, 2 gone. All things continue to look slim and slim and slim. Brady Bricker is up 5-1. The Raiders are leading. Tough day for the good guys. Brady hits one out to right, easily caught by the right fielder. So Mount needs 3 more outs. Maybe they'll get another run. I got a bad feeling they might. And then they win the OAC. "5-1" as it says right there on the scoreboard. We've lost 2 games heading into the tournament. We might lose 2 right here in the tournament. I assume we'll be in the NCAA tournament, of course, but obviously hosting is better than traveling. Unless we have a miracle up our sleeve, I don't think we're going to be hosting. Risky move, Marissa Hall back out there. She's had her struggles today. Now that I think about it, it's the number 9 hitter rather than the top of the order. Allison Jones leads off. if I'm not mistaken. Still with faith in our team are our fans. That is Allison Jones waiting off for the Purple Raiders. Jones takes a one. We need 4 runs bare minimum in the 7th inning. The only one coming up. Misses 1-1. The story right there, 3 for Mount in the 2nd, 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th. I got a bad feeling they might get another here. Jones tries to bunt it and she fouls it. Thus making it 1-2. Nobody out here in the inning and nobody on and nobody's coming. That means it's the leadoff man. And Allison Jones, the freshman. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Marissa Hall ready. Marissa lets it go. Got her, 1 gone. Sydney Mercer is up. Mercer, as it's back to top of the order, takes it 1-0. 34 Danielle Vecchio in the bullpen. I don't know if she's going to come in or whatnot. I'd still go with Kendall Cahill if I'm Coach Simons, Megan Simons. And why won't you? Cahill's done incredible today. 2 balls, no strikes. Just has not been a fun day. And caught by Lexi, 2 gone. Frozen rope, as they say it. Faith Rakowski's up. Faith Rakowski in the 6th inning with the good guys, trailing by 4. Bunt attempt to 2nd. That'll be a base hit. Drag bunt. As in this game has been a drag for the good guys. Adri George is up. Obviously our motto all season's been all gas, no brakes. When we have anything left in the gas tank. Mount Union 26-12 on the season. They finished the OAC regular season 13-5. So I think they're 15-5 now. 1-1 to Adri. 1 run is definitely gonna seal it, folks. Lots of bad luck hitting-wise for the good guys. 2-1. Think you know right there. You could argue that Cahill today has been better than yesterday. She's given up fewer hits despite giving up 1 more run. She's been lights off the glove of Lucia for a base hit. Now it's a pitcher, Kendall Cahill, speak of the devil. Kendall Cahill, 2 on, 2 out. She's burned us once today. They pinch run for Adri George with number 30, Lindsey Jones. Assume she's related to Allison Jones. Both are from Western Reserve. Both are freshmen. Mount Union softball looking to make it out of reach if it ain't already. So surprised we're rolling with Marissa. Oh, ones. That one's fouled way back. Hope she's not out of gas, folks. But she might be. Nothing in one. Pitch coming up. Cahill takes. Marissa strike away from giving up 0 runs in an inning for the first time since the third. She's going to have to pray that her bats get something going. It's going to be Lexi Coggins leading off for the good guys. Ball 1. And you certainly don't want to give up a walk because that means they can end it with a grand slam. Who knows? Swing and a foul ball. She stays alive. So if Mount Union wins, there will not be a second game. And the Raiders are going to have that banner to hang out in Alliance. Fouled back. I think it's a Timken Athletic Complex or something like the Mac. No, Timken. Mac is Kent. How am I saying? Now, of course, McPherson, or maybe it is the Mac, McPherson Athletic Complex. No, it's something like that. Oh, brother, deep to left, that is gone. Yet again, Kendall Cahill. And that's going to do it. We had 7 runs in 1 inning yesterday against Northern, but I kind of doubt that's going to happen here. Kendall Cahill has 4 RBIs today, 2 home runs. She has been lethal. And lots of frustration in the dugout. Lots of frustration in the field. Lots of dejection. If we got 7 runs in 1 inning, that would be insane. What are the odds of that happening? Darn near 0, I tell you. So it looks like we'll be going to the NCAA tournament elsewhere. Lucia and I stopped. The throw is way too high. And the runner dances down second. And the throw is way too high yet again. So if they get her home, I think the game's over. And Lydia Bruner's up. Still a surprise. Coach Spencer's still with faith in Marissa. They got a pinch runner now. For number 6, of course, that is Caitlin Culver, I think. Or no, Caitlin Culver was on deck because Bruner's up. Well, if there were such thing as filing for the exits in D3 sports, I wouldn't be surprised if we started doing that. 8-1. Mount Union leads. They are 1 gapper away from ending it. And they won't end it. Sam Peter Koski's got it. Well, it's going to need a miracle and then some for the Brown and Gold and the oldest and greatest university in America. We're going to have to do it with Lexi Coggins. We're going to have to do it with Steph Moraz. We're going to have to do it with Mia Madama. 8-1 Purple Raiders as Kendall Cahill hit a 3-run jack out to left. Well, I'm not a betting man, but if I were to bet, I'd bet this game's over. You never want to see it, folks. And these girls try, there ain't no denying that. And MU's got this game. We're going to need our rally caps and then some. As number 13, Kendall Cahill looking to start what she finished. Lexi's got to get on base. We've only had 3 hits. Obviously, your player of the game, Kendall Cahill. Cahill, 3 hits given up, 1 run, and 2 hits for her at least, and 4 runs batted in. Still waiting for things to begin out here in the 7th and last inning, more than likely. Ball 1. Well, if there's anything left in the tank, it's got to be dumped out immediately and used immediately. 1-0. 2-0. Kendall Cahill really has to be pleased with how her fellow Raiders have done too. I mean, they've had 4 runs aside from her. And she's really set the tone today. All right, base hit. Is it too little, too late is the question. Steph Mraz is up. Steph Mraz. We'll see what she has in stock. Raiders again 3 outs away. Steph enters today with 30 hits and 80 at-bats. That's 3/8. That's 37.5%. Math is always fun. Of doing the numbers, of course. Cahill to Mraz. Strike him out. And it's only our 4th hit today. As the Raiders once again 3 outs away from winning and punching their ticket to the NCAA tournament. First base and, ooh, thank God that went out of play, or thank God it wasn't caught. 0-2. Long day for us. Steph a strike away from making it 2 more outs for Mount till they win the OAC. It seems inevitable. We need our rally caps here, folks. Steph Mraz down swinging. So it's me and Madama. 2 more outs for Mount, and then this game's over. And this tournament's over. Didn't Mia get hit earlier today? I think she did. Ball 1, thank God, 1-0. You gotta give our dugout credit. Despite being down 7, you never guessed it by the way we're yelling and screaming out there. 2-0 to Mia. As Kendall Cahill just needs a sharp ground ball or a sharp line drive that catches Lexi sleeping, and it's all over. 2-1. 5 more strikes perhaps. 8-1. The Purple Raiders just killing us out here today. Comes a pitch. 3-1. Brina Burke waiting on deck. She would be next. You just need to get a rally. Slow and steady wins the race, as they say. But is it going to be too late, as mentioned? Oh, me, I thought that was ball 4. Instead, it's a full count. Do you dare take off if you're the base runner, Lexi Coggins? One good pitch here, and we're down to our last out. It's that simple. Payoff pitch. Oh, ball 4. Mia Madama draws a walk. Obviously, you can't bunt here because then you'll be down to your last out. It's that simple. Brina Burke is up. 2 on, 1 out. It's back to the top of the order after this. If Brina doesn't get ahead, it might be over if it ain't already. Brina Burke. Oh, she does bunt. It's a foul ball. That's shocking. I was not expecting that. I don't think the Raiders were either. Mount Union, 2 outs away, 5 strikes away. Now, if you're Allison Jones, you're going to be aware of the bunt. Bunt attempt to third, fumbled pitcher, down first, safe, no, out. And we are down to our last out. That was really questionable to bunt. Certainly a head scratcher. Sam Peterkoski looking for the miracle inside us. She's our last hope, but I don't think there's any hope left. Mount can feel it now. That's going to be off the glove of the third baseman, and everybody's safe, so we will go down with some dignity. Lucia Wolford again up. She's now our last hope. They just need one more out. Lucia was the last out, if I'm not mistaken, in the 5th. She might be the last out of this ball game. Is that all she wrote for the pitcher? They're going to roll with one more to get that 21st and final out of the ball game. They might. Runners at the corners. Kendall Cahill really been doing her job out there despite giving up 2 runs. She might be out of gas, but they're probably going to drag her to the finish line anyways. So it's Mia Madama at third, Sam Peterkoski at first, 2 outs, 6 runs needed. Again, the Raiders can feel it. Lucia, our last hope. If there's hope. Lucia might try swing for the fences, just judging by the way she's swung her practice hack right there. All right, 1-0. Just get on base. Keep the rally afloat. Keep the rally afloat. But it won't be easy. 1 ball, no strikes. And Lucia fouls that one. 2 more strikes to go. So the Raiders take us down at our house 2 days in a row, more than likely. We're going to have to wait to see our fate in the NCAA tournament more than likely. Now we're down to our last strike. And again, the Raiders can really feel it. Lucia, I don't think she has a hit today. Again, whatever's left in the tank we're going to need, because we are on our deathbed in the OAC. That is a ball. They were ready to celebrate. 2-2. Thought it was a called third strike. Thank God it wasn't. Here comes the 2-2. Mount wins. No, they don't. 3-2. Excuse me. Maddie Lester waits patiently on deck. She would be next. So many butterflies in her stomach. Can't tell from here. 3-2. Lucia trying to keep hope alive. 8-2 Raiders lead. Payoff pitch. Wormsam goes. So it's ball 4 and Maddie now our last hope. Wouldn't be surprised if they roll with a new pitcher out here. Maddie had the solo jack in the 4th. If we can get to Bridie, maybe. That's only a maybe. That's 2 batters from now. Maddie, that's going to do it. The third baseman catches it and Mount wins the OAC. Allison Jones catches it. The ball game is over. And a crushing 8-2 loss for the Yellow Jackets. They will be going to the NCAA tournament. We await our fate Monday to see where we'll be in the tournament. Will we make it? I assume we will. But we probably won't make it here at the Raymond Athletic Complex, I'll tell you that. Mount wins 8-2. Next week, we'll be wrapping up some things here on YouTube. It's the last BW broadcast of the season, I guess. Thank you for tuning in all year round. Tommy Room thanking you. Goodbye.